In this video, I'm dismantling an old broken boombox, looking for parts useful in tabletop crafting. So this has been broken for some time. First I unplug the speaker wires. Unscrew some metal plates from the back of the speakers. Then, after some fiddling, work out how to remove the speakers themselves. Starting with the main part, I remove the screws fastening it together. The front then removes. I then remove some parts from inside the front and the front part of the cassette deck. I remove this PCB. As usual, I will clip off any components that can be removed this way and do that off camera. I remove the main part of the cassette player. And remove another PCB. The cassette player looks like it's got a lot of pieces, which I'll have a go at off camera. There's this large PCB. Again, I'll cut off any components that I can do off camera. Some metal wires and smaller PCBs inside. Onto the speakers. I remove the screws holding them together. Unscrew the cable tidies from the back of the speakers. Clip off the wires and unscrew the speakers themselves. So let's look at what there is. I spent some time off camera dismantling parts further. The speaker cases have the grills, which will be useful as grills, and a lot of thick, decent plastic with some interesting designs on the inside and on the outside for the main box. The main case is similar, lots of good, thick plastic and interesting shapes inside and out. The front of the cassette deck has clear plastic as well as the other parts. The battery panel cover is again a useful piece of plastic. The two cable tidies are plastic with interesting shapes. The PCBs have everything removed that could be clipped off. The PCBs can be used in cyberpunk builds, and I may be able to remove more parts later. The various buttons, which come in different sizes and shapes, are useful for greebling or larger components. The two speakers have interesting shapes and strong enough magnets that they moved my camera stand. More wire, useful as wire and cabling. A variety of discs, cogs and wheels, useful as machinery parts. Larger and smaller pieces of plastic with shapes useful in industrial and mechanical builds. This is a counter. I'm not certain if it can be used as a counter, but it would be good if it could. Some curious but fragile looking pieces. A simple metal rod. The aerial, which swivels and extends, both useful, although it's on the large side. Various springs and washers, which are mechanical looking. Screws of many different sizes. A host of electronic components, from a large capacitor to many tiny resistors. Two fuses, useful cylindrical shapes. These connectors, useful for some kind of industrial greebling. These parts from the cassette deck that could make industrial parts. The heavy motor from the cassette deck, definitely industrial looking. Larger pieces of metal, suitable for larger parts of industrial builds with many cutouts. Many more pieces of metal. Some of these will make good surface greebling, with many cutouts and raised parts. And here's everything laid out. This was the most productive dismantling so far, as well as one of the larger ones. There are a host of interesting parts of all shapes and sizes. Want to help support the channel? Then please like, comment, subscribe, share, join our Patreon, or buying through the Amazon or drive-thru links below helps support the channel at no cost to you.